And I remember, man, I could tell you a story, man. I was walking behind him one day coming out the chow hall, and he looked over there on D Block, and he told D Block, by the end of the day, man, you better have your mind made up. You either a or you a Crip, but you can't be both.
Hey, Real Tone, it's some real money in the room.
All right, man, today on the RealToonTV podcast, we got OG Percy and Homer Lee. Now, Homer Lee, I actually met you during Summer Jam. Is that correct?
Yeah, man, you was matter of fact, you came to our table, you know, and I was like, man, I see you got my boy OG Percy over there on your interviews, and then, you know, that caught your attention, and you was like, man, you know OG Percy? I'm like, come on, man, I'm a Ferguson baby, man. And you was like, what? And then that's how we locked in, man.
That was the first time or the second time?
That was the second time.
Yeah, the second time. And I remember, see, I didn't know all of this at first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at this time, OG Percy was receiving a lot of backlash from people who had stuff to say about his Ferguson stories.
Gotcha.
Now, you came out of the blue, you know what I mean? And took OG Percy's side in a sense, or really you didn't take anybody's side. You just spoke the truth.
Yeah, I just spoke facts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So realness gonna show for itself.
Why did you feel like obligated to do that? Because you didn't have to do it. You know what I mean? You're Hispanic, he's black. You know what I'm saying? And the people who are even attacking him, he's getting attacked by his own people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Black Crips.
Got
you know what I'm
man.
saying? And here you come out of the blue. You know what I'm saying, oh nah, I did time with Percy.
Yeah, man.
And he was doing what he said he was doing.
Everything. And I remember, man, I could tell you a story, man. I was walking behind him one day coming out the chow hall, and he looked over there on D Block, and he told D Block, by the end of the day, man, you better have your mind made up. You either a punk or you a Crip, but you can't be both. And ever since then, man, I was like, man, you know what? With him, man.
What do you mean he said that? Like he just came out of nowhere and said that, or he was talking to somebody, or he made an announcement?
He was addressing all the Crips over there. I guess he heard they were on some bullshit. You know, I don't know. You know, I ain't in their circle. You know, we keep each other out of each other's circles. You know, but when he put it out there, put it in my head. Damn, there's a reason why he got to be addressing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now
I can't say what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right. OG, look, yeah, good. You got it.
Okay.
But now when you said this, you know what I'm saying, apparently, and I remember you saying you said this, you know what I'm saying, so to hear Homer Lee come out and say he remembers hearing you say this is like nostalgic. But why were you saying that on Ferguson Unit? Yeah, and what made you feel like you could say that? You could tell somebody their sexual persuasion.
I didn't join the Girl Scouts. I joined the Crip gang.
Right.
You know, and if you notice, it's a culture. It's a culture for people to pick up that habit when they get locked up. It's a culture, and then it's not just a culture. It's a habit. It's not just a habit. It's a style. It's not just a style. It's just a way of life itself. When you get locked up inside that type of habitat. I put it like this, it's just a lifestyle, and it's a lifestyle that if you're in a gang like that, that lifestyle didn't come with it. That ain't what I signed up for. And when you down, it's like everybody know it's okay to do. But you can't wear no slip and the pants at the same time. But now that was a hard war on mine. That was a hard war on mine.
The word war in itself is a powerful word, you know what I'm saying? A battle is what Homer Lee is describing is a battle. You know what I'm saying? Like you came in and you said what you said, but a war encompasses.
Oh yeah, because when you say that mean people are against what you're talking about. When somebody against what you're talking about on Ferguson, you don't have one block to look out for. You got a whole hall to look out for. Yeah. It's a long line that comes with it. It's how many cells inside them on a block?
26.
That's 26 cells on each block.
And you know the four corners are a lot bigger.
You hear what I'm saying? The thing about that, man, when you got guys saying this is what we've been doing and this is our lifestyle in here, and you can't come in here and change this, and who is you to tell us, man? Nah, bro. Either you gonna do this or you gonna do that. That's a hard thing to say. And hold it down. So you can say what you want to say, but is you gonna put something behind what you talking about? That's the hard part. One thing about Ferguson, fighting is the easy part. Getting along is the hard part.
Right.
I'd rather get along. I'd rather try to learn to get the hard part out the way. You know, sometimes, cause eating it, they know what I do. They know what I do. When I say I'm gonna give you a choice to do this or do that, cause that means you can do the easy part or you can do the hard part. You dig what I'm saying? That's what that means. But the thing about it, once you throw something like that in the atmosphere, you gotta stand on it. On Ferguson, don't throw no bone in the earth, and cause somebody gonna catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then what he talking about? What do you mean? You know, and somebody gonna come find out what you talking about, and then if you ain't what you was talking about, you in trouble.
Yeah.
You in trouble. So, yeah, Homer Lee, he right. Every block I walk down, I yelled on that block and I told him, you either gonna get down or lay down. You understand me? And the good thing about that, even in God's eyes, I wasn't wrong. You hear me?
Right.
Even in God's eyes, I wasn't wrong. So when you stand on something that you know that's right from the jump, you can't lose. And these Mexicans click on us, what you gonna do? You think when the Mexicans click, he gonna ask you what the you is? Hey, that's what the black, that's what, talk to me.
Hell nah.
Talk to me. He ain't gonna ask you, is you a blood or a Crip when it jump off in this motherfucker? I don't give a damn what you is. You black.
Let me, OG Percy, every time you speak on Ferguson unit, you always mention how you have an admiration for the way that the Hispanics conducted themselves.
Doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of a lot of that calling out was inspired by what you saw from them. You know what I mean?
Just like I told Homer Lee a while ago, I walked into a restaurant with Homer Lee a while ago, man, and no doubt, the same thing. Yeah, I did pick up my for me to be an enforcer on Ferguson, I did pick up my way of living from the essays. I looked at their culture, I looked at how they stuck together, I looked at how they, whatever they did, they stood on, and I looked at their power. The blacks can never get the power that the Mexicans get in prison. I can say that, and it ain't because I'm sitting on side of Homer Lee. Any black can say that that's been in prison.
Make that make sense.
Make that make sense, because we don't know how to stick together. We don't know how to stick together as a culture. When you see a white boy walk in the door, you see the white boys run up and grab all the white boy stuff and run, hey, come on in, buddy. You know, take him on to the back. You might see a white boy coming around with no shirt on, looking stupid and sloppy, and next thing you know, he'll go upstairs with the white boy and come back down, he got him a cup of coffee and a t-shirt on. You like, God damn.
Yeah.
Why? Because his people looked out for him. When the Mexicans come in, they look. If you might see one just do a handshake, and they bought those, they partners to go take them in. And they treat them like family, La Familia. When you see a black guy walk in, nigga, who this is, cuz? It's everything divided. It's like pool balls. We divided. You got Crips here, you know, they, like I say, it's only 3 gangs in prison, and our culture have them caught on through the 3 gangs right now. The only 3 gangs in prison is black, white, and brown. Only the black and only the white and brown understand their cultures when it comes down to that. Now I'm not doing no high sign, because this is real talk. And even if we can start exercising this inside the prison, we can start exercising outside the world. But even in the prison, when a black guy come in, oh man, first they want to know what you is. You a Crip? Nah, I'm black. What you is, a blood? Nah, I'm black. What you is, a GD? Nah, I'm black. What you is, a disciple of a Vice Lord or a Mandingo warrior? Guess what? They see everything but black, because they don't stick together. And that's just a true statement. And every black man that's been to prison, that's listening under my voice and gonna watch this video, know that Percy not lying. As a culture, the Spanish are always gonna be the dominant force in the prison system. The blacks always gonna be the dominant when it comes down to just having a name for themselves. It's more blacks in prison than anything. That's what they gonna get. They've been saying that for years, and it's always gonna be that. But I ain't gonna lie, I think the Spanish done passed that up. I think the Spanish done passed that up. You know, it's not due because You know, because this was their land before we got here. So I know it's more of them in there than it was us. You hear what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you get inside that place, you'll find out for yourself that
I
the
don't wish
Spanish,
nobody there.
the Spanish is always the dominant because of the, how can I put it? The trust, the faith, that they put inside what they do inside the prison. They stick together. Sticking together, either you gonna rock with us or you ain't gonna rock with us. And then when I started trying to do that amongst my kind, I'm the one caught to hell. And what's wrong saying we gonna stick together? I did something in Fort Worth, I did something in a prison that was hard to do for gangbangers.
And what's that?
I made, as I watched the Spanish do their thing, I brought all the Crips together as a whole. Ain't no more fire dudes, ain't no more, I don't care what set you is. I started, and I got that off the Mexican. When I see the Mexican, you gonna blast or you want, I said, well, that's cool. They blasting. You know, when the blasting, no, I was there when it wasn't blast, before the blast got there. I was there when the MA was running thing. Yeah, the Texas Syndicate was running thing. You know, I've been going to prison. My number 557023. I went to prison back in 95, homie, 89. Before gang didn't mean shit when you was in the gang. That mean you trying to hide. What you a Crip, that don't mean shit. You gonna get down or what? That's what the stuff, we don't care what you is. We're talking about a Crip. I don't care about no Crip. What you gonna do? Crips couldn't save you back then. The word, but you know, as years expanded, you know, you was able to hide behind a gang. As years went by, people know, I'm a Crip now, well, we gotta let him go with the Crips. They know, I mean, man, I got that, damn. I could have had him, man, no, he weak. You know what I'm saying? But the Spanish guys and ABs and all them, I tell the blacks this all the time, and I don't get up here and speak against my culture, but facts are facts. When you go to brown, you can see a Mexican, he'll have brown pride on him. You see a white boy, he got white pride on him. You see a black dude, what he got on him? BKCK. Hello! What that mean? Make that make sense?
Right.
That means we got something to say that we hate each other, but we ain't got nothing to say we hate the other race. Brown pride.
Or not even to hate the other race, to love your own.
I mean, you know, we say blood killer and Crip killer. What that mean? Killer. It ain't nothing no different. You hear me? That's all that's saying. We ain't got nothing to say, but they got something to say that we love ours. White boys say white pride. We love ours too. What we got? BK, CK. I mean, we'll kill our own kind. You know what I'm saying? So I look a little deeper than, because prison taught me how that. I looked at the Mexicans and I said, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can do some of they shit and just say, fuck all that 5 dudes, 4 trades. We Crips. So I brung out a thing on Ferguson unit saying, if you a Crip, I'm checking you. Oh, cause you can't check no 5 dudes, or you can't check no GC or no, hey. If your last name ends in Crip, I'm checking that.
What is a check? What is checking that?
I mean, when you come through the door, you don't get no ride free no more. Ain't no hiding behind no game. You can see a brother coming in from Shitbox, Texas, or Kick Rock, Texas, and the first thing he'll say, he's a Crip. You know why? Because he found something to hide behind in prison. Or if he ain't gonna hide behind that Bible, he gonna hide behind a game. You understand? Because he ain't what he say he is. He just made it to prison. But see, enough, we gonna take all the greens, we pick all the weeds out the grass, homie. Yeah, we gonna, you smell that, homie? You smell that? Yeah, he smelled it. I smell fear. And a lot of ones that got fear in them, they hide behind the Bible and they hide behind gangs. But guess what? You can't hide on Ferguson.
Yeah, you can't.
Y'all smell that? No, I'm a Crip. Well, we finna find out today. We finna find out what you is. Well, we gonna let the 6-0. Man, I don't care about no 6-0, no 4 trades, no 4 dudes, nothing. If his last name say Crip on it, we gonna run that. Because, you know, people are always trying to divide their kind. That's how the blast came together, because you gonna blast or you ain't gonna last. But guess what? You either Crip or you gonna dip. You hear me? Yeah, that's what I'm doing over here. And I caught hell behind that. Oh, you can't put your hands on no tray. Watch me. You can't put no hand on no 6-0, nigga, watch me. If he come through that door, watch what I do. Who gonna stop me? By this time, I had built up enough people to rock out with me. Guess what? Man, I got checked. So guess what? The checking don't stop with me. I know that's right, homie. Let's rock out. But that right there only be a power amongst my own kind. Sure, man, we gotta stick together, homie. When these Mexicans, these Mexicans click on us, what you gonna do? You think when the Mexicans click, he gonna ask you what the you is? And that's what the black. That's what. Talk to me.
Hell nah.
Talk to me. He ain't gonna ask you if you a blood or a Crip when they jump off in this. I don't give a damn what you is. You black.
Let me.
But while you here, because you put yourself here, you finna hit that field, you finna hit that education, or you finna hit that rec yard. Right. And if you ain't doing any, then they finna run in that house and beat your ass. You feel me?
Let me ask this to Homer Lee, because
go ahead.
You know, it's one thing hearing it from you. You know what I mean? But you said hell nah. So the gang politics amongst black people doesn't matter to anybody but black people? Yeah.
As far as like, you know, how they got to get their shit together, we already got ours together. We good.
See that? And that don't sound bad. Like, that don't sound bad.
Hey,
and it's just sad to say, but it's the truth.
We gonna show it in action though. You know what I'm saying? Talk. We ain't gonna do a lot of talking, man.
Why do you think that is? Because when you know, he's saying Mexican, but there's a lot of Hispanics and Latinos, Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? Bloods, Crips, and that persuasion as well. You know what I mean? So how is it that y'all are able to come together and there not be any dissent, especially with like leadership? You know what I'm saying? Because what Percy is saying, he called hell for trying to bring together.
Yeah, I guess it comes from the start, from the household, man. We was raised with morals and values from our family. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandmother taught me how to be, you know, how to wash, clean, keep it up, you know, and stuff like that. First she taught me like that, not knowing that I was gonna go to prison. And then that same respect that I gave the household, that I was gonna have to use that again, because I used to always remember her telling me, hey, one day you're gonna respect somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like if you disrespect me, just know one day you're gonna respect somebody. And when I found myself in Ferguson unit, you know, I tried to be that Billy Badass. I was that youngster, that crash dummy. I was always crashing my head. And them talking to me, I was running over that shit. So, you know, MJ and them, they used to, you know how they just set my ass down? Beat my ass. That's how I got shit across my head. Like, hey, now I know it's real. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here playing with the big boys, and I got the smallest centers out of everybody. You feel me? So just by showing that love right there, bro, because the only love I knew was tough love. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like an ass whooping from your peers is love?
And I learned from it. Yeah. Because I was over there doing shit that, you know, I wasn't supposed to be doing, as far as like always crashing out, bro, when I ain't even had to. I was picking fights. You feel me, bro? I was fighting on some shit. He said, fuck the Texans, but because he put Houston in front of it, you talking to me, bro. You could have just said the Texans, you could have just said the Rockets, you could have just said, but you said Houston Rockets. Yeah. Now, we in the blender, bro. Hey, what cell you in? Who there talking to me? Nah, don't worry about all that. Just know it's green. It's dope. I don't want to hear I beefed off on you.
Over the Houston
None of that.
Rockets.
Bro, man. Behind the Houston Dynamos. You said the Houston Dynamos just because you put Houston in front of it.
Yeah.
Hey, and listen, bro, don't get me wrong.
You right though.
Yeah, I ain't winning every one of them motherfuckers, you hear me? But I got better though. For real, boy. So, I make them feel it, you hear me?
Right. So it's like a war on multiple fronts. Yeah. On the city front, the gang front, and the culture front.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how do you balance with all that going on? That's like a lot going on to, you know what I'm saying? That's like a lot of politics.
But you know bro, I mean? like unity started from when I was in the street gang.
Right.
I seen unity within us already. So I already knew by seeing it in other gangs that I was going against, and me being in the gang, right. Like we already had each other back, bro. Like how we were so close with each other.
Right.
And you know, we respected one another, and I just didn't know that in prison that I thought I was gonna still rep my same gang in there. But when I come in there, I found the bigger purpose, you know what I'm saying? And then the purpose was, we're here to help each other get home to our family. You know what I'm saying? So I liked that concept. Who don't want to try to make it home, you feel me? Mm-hmm. But while you here, because you put yourself here, you finna hit that field, you finna hit that education, or you finna hit that rec yard. Right. And if you ain't doing any, then they finna run in that house and beat your ass, you feel me?
Let me y'all what I would call a controversial question here, but it's a real question. So when you have young like black kids and Hispanic kids who grew up together, hang together, they in the same gangs, a lot of the older blacks, older Hispanics won't like it because one of the reasons being because in prison there's a separation. You know what I mean? So it's like as friends, y'all are friends out here, but when you go in here, you have to make a choice. You know what I mean?
Bro, it's just like this saying, you choose your side. You chose your side, and no matter how you look at it. It could be, me and my brother can be the same color, but because he ain't what I'm down with, he chose this side. And I had a brother in there that was a friend that I grew up with, and he was, you know, a family, you hear me? I don't want to say the family name, but he was a family. And he thought he was all right, you know, that we can get together and try to cook. And I was like, nah, homeboy, like, y'all can do that, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna do that with you. And he was like, damn, what's up? And I was like, shit, I'm just giving you the real, bro. Like, you chose your side, and I chose my side, bro. And I ain't gonna disrespect my side, you feel me? It got
you feel
deeper,
like that
bro.
would be disrespecting your side?
What?
You feel like that would be disrespecting your side?
Yeah, because when I got down with it, that's what I signed up for. You know what I'm saying?
To not cook and share food?
Yeah.
Like if he hungry or if you hungry and he
Shit,
got
I
food,
give him
you're
a
not
soup
gonna...
or something, you feel me? Some chips, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro. You know, I can't cut no corners, man, you know what I'm saying? And we was the same color, and we was in the same gang out here in the free world. But when we went in prison, you know, he chose the family side, and you chose your side. You know what I'm saying? When they went to war with another family, in my heart, bro, I wanted to help them so much, but I thought about the bigger picture. My homeboys, you know, I would jeopardize their life, put their life on the line, and risk their life for not making it home to their family. So I had to harden my heart, bro, because it was like, damn, that's my nigga, man, but he chose this side. And it just go for the instance, like homeboys that come in and we embrace them and they pass their hard check, everything good, but then later on down the run, he catch that pussy, ends up telling, catches out, then the hard check was for what? You know what I'm saying? When he been a hoe, you know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
Ready?
So it ain't just with black. I know people paint the image like, you know, Mexicans don't eat with blacks, blacks don't eat with Mexicans. But I'm be real with you, when I first came in, and you know, it was a brother that offered me something to eat, and I thought it was cool, you know, before I got laced up. You know what I'm saying? But when I got to Ferguson, I seen it was real, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say this? Don't you know if you and Homer Lee, if you and Homer Lee ended up in prison somewhere together, you might not believe this, Real Tune, but Homer Lee better not eat nothing with you. Cause you Real Tune. Like he said, he'll give you a soup, but he can't eat with you. Can you see that?
But I'm not even gonna tell you I can't eat with you.
Right, he ain't gonna tell you, but guess what? It ain't for him to tell you. He just told you. He didn't make the rules before they got there. Them rules were there before he got there, homie. You hear me? You know, am I making sense to you?
Yeah, you are.
But I'm just saying, let me ask you a question. Can I ask you something?
They're like unwritten rules?
How would it feel if you go in there and you see Homer? You see Homer going down, look out, Homer, what's up with you, cousin? He say, what's up, Homer? And he keep walking. I'm not saying this is what he do, just listen to me. But I'm just saying this is what happens. It ain't, watch this. He know what I'm talking about over there. He know exactly what, convicts know what I'm talking about, Homer. It ain't nothing that he want to do, it's something he have to do. He might catch you on the rec yard, you know.
Yeah, and they
walk
don't
by and bump you.
Yeah, overstood.
But now, don't think you finna run up there and say, "Oh, God damn, my nigga." And Homer ass gonna be in the blender for the night over.
For real.
Homer ain't gonna let you get put in the blender. I seen you out there with that nigga on the rec yard. That who? That nigga on the rec yard. We seen you hugging the nigga on the rec yard. Cause you know it's a violation. We don't do no mingling and dingling. But now that's just, man, I don't give a about nobody from the world. You must look around where you
Hey, and you got them like that though. People that came in from the world, and they go in there and they really they don't care about nothing because they got their own law, right? But their own law, they're not gonna stand. I'm just letting you know, you're not gonna stand under your own law. You feel
Homer
me?
just like me. You see where me and Homer sitting there right now? You see where me and Homer sitting there right now?
Man.
Me and Homer sitting out here in the world right now. We done been in the cage, from the cage to the stage now.
For real.
We done came from the cage, now we on the stage. But guess what, man? Them same brothers in there, them same essays, the same white boys, the same black guys in there, guess what? Them rules still in there right now.
Right now applying, man.
Cause they was there before we got there. They gonna be there when you there, and they gonna be there when you leave there.
Shit, a lot of them rules helped me survive out here. Shit.
Talk.
For real.
I've been
no
home
bullshit.
13 years, so y'all know it's helped me survive out here.
No
13.
bullshit.
Like what rules?
Just, you know,
To grow up,
waking
like
up,
you said,
going to work.
Hello.
Shit, bro, man,
Hello.
I had
Say
some brand
going
new,
to work.
man, I had some brand new ass rhinos, man. I missed one day of work.
Huh?
When MJ and them came back, it was like, why you ain't go to work?
Yeah.
I said, shit, I didn't want to mess my rhinos up. You know I don't go to the store like that, homeboy. Shit, I brought your ass here. Hit that rec yard, man.
Yeah, they gonna find any way.
Hit that rec yard, man.
I
For
respect.
real.
Hey, I respect MJ. Me and MJ got out there on the ring, and we went some rounds one day on the rec yard in front of everybody. That was
Yeah, he
dangerous.
shared that with me though too. He
Yeah,
shared that with
yeah,
me too.
that was dangerous to do.
He said, "Tell Percy about Percy. No, we was out there on the yard."
Yeah. You know I'ma call mine out. I'm telling you, I'm live, man. I'm live,
Yeah.
big homie. I ain't gonna sit here and exaggerate. I talk to him.
Yeah,
MJ is one you don't want to stand in front of. MJ is one half of them can't stand in front of. What? He nice. He nice, but MJ
Man.
is a good-hearted person, man.
straight up, man.
MJ love OG Percy. And I'm glad he do, cause when he don't like you, you in trouble, homie.
If MJ,
You in trouble. If MJ, I mess with MJ. I didn't talk to MJ when we was at the King B call. Man, MJ on the
Yeah.
phone. My boy, SA.
Yeah.
Talk to him, man. That's my baby, man. Free MJ. Free Diamond, too, man. Free
Real,
Diamond.
man.
Well, Diamond already free.
Yeah, Diamond hit me up too,
Tell
man,
Diamond
on
out.
Facebook.
You heard me?
Yeah, he
one of
hit
the
me
coldest
up.
messing
He
with
hit me up
the
with the
needle
pen.
in the prison, man.
Said,
When
I
nobody
be,
messing
I
with the
good.
dude.
Hey, you know, Diamond
was
was,
thug.
you know, he was my celly.
It's my
he
baby.
He was celly on H block.
Come on, quit playing, man.
it's
my
very
celly on H
interesting.
block.
I don't mean to interrupt y'all, but it's just very interesting because you hear it all the time with the Hispanics who were Bloods and Crips not being Bloods and Crips in jail, but you don't hear it like with blacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not being able to be with the Hispanics or you know Blaxican. You know what I'm saying? And now you can't. When you grew up hanging with your Mexican side, like I got
Yeah.
a cousin, he's half breed. You know what I'm saying? And
Got
he hangs
you.
with both sides. You know what I'm saying? He got a Thea and a auntie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got
And,
you, man, got you.
So, but so you're telling me it's situations where you can go into prison and you can't be, you done grew up with your Mexican side of the family.
Yeah.
You damn near don't even fuck with your black side of the, whether they don't fuck with you. You know what I mean? And now, like you X from that, and you have to.
Nah, bro. Like we didn't work like that, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as you goddamn was a half breed, you was good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You was Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you was good. We didn't trip on that shit. You know, it didn't make their time no harder or anything. You know, but usually it worked like this. Like if I had a partner that came in and he was one of Percy's partners in the world, but you know he leaning more over to our side, but he's a half breed. You feel me? So you know. And one of his partners see him and recognize him from the world and be like, damn, bitch, you blasted, bitch, you ain't gonna Crip. You know what I'm saying? Then, oh boy, will go tell OG Percy will come holler at us and be like, hey man, you know, your partner was this in the world, but look, we ain't tripping on him blasting with you, but my homeboy wanna look at him.
Yeah.
And now it's on us, or we want to accept that,
Right.
or we wanna be like, look, are we just gonna set it off? You feel me? But 9 times out of 10, bro, it's a one-on-one between homeboys from the world.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying? And that be that. You know what I'm saying? But if it happens more than once, then we like, okay, it's something else going on.
Yeah.
It's bigger. You feel me?
It's dangerous. It's
Yeah,
dangerous,
it's dangerous, though.
to even tread in those type of waters in prison. I don't. I made one mistake on the rec yard one time.
What was that?
I want to check some essays just to be bull. I don't know if you remember that, Homer Lee, but I was just out there bull and MD they didn't find that funny. Well, you know, you know. But listen, let me give you the reason I did it. It wasn't to be racist or nothing. It was just the Mexicans that was over there in our little area at the time while we were doing it. They was cheerleading the situation. And we were like, say, look out, you know, because y'all supposed to be over here. You know, y'all supposed to be over there. They was about a weight pile at that time. But you know, shoot, but I'm tell you something. When I say now, first one ain't got no heart. When I say well, he said y'all. One of my criminals had said something to one of the essays about either move it or y'all can get checked too. And I heard one essay said, well, you will check me then, fool. I said, what? I said, I know the Mexican didn't say nothing over her. I swear to God, I turned around and did something. And by the time I turned around, I said, God, hey, no. You know, they're getting it. They was already in the blender.
That's how quick it is,
the Mexican and them, they was in that blender. I said, no, we ain't gonna do nothing like that. They said, no, we just a little old check. The essay was crunk too. He said, no, just a little check.
Bro, we don't always, we don't always pull out no knives, bro.
What fucked me up though? This what fucked me up when the other essay that was with him told one of my partners, what about him right here? I want to check him. I said, well, shit, we got a party then. We got a party. So we went 3 checks.
I wasn't out there.
No, we went 3 checks, and then, I work in the child hall. Tales from a Crip. This Tales from a Crip. I can tell this type of story while Homer Lee sitting there. Because I got Tales from Crip that ain't always black on black crime. You hear me? So on Tales from Crip, the next day, I was in the child hall. Man, I kept noticing a lot of guys, they were looking, but they wasn't looking. You know how the Mexicans do. They looking, but I kept feeling
feel it though.
They'll feel it.
There's some tension in this
motherfucker somewhere. You hear me? And sure as my feelings was right, I never forget one of the essays. I was over there putting up the trays, and one of the essays walked behind me and said, say, man, one of my boys in the Scully want to holler at you. One of the essays in the Scully want to holler at me. He said, yeah. But then I noticed when the Mexican came to tell me, he got about 4 more Mexicans with him. He gonna take no 4 people come tell me somebody want to holler at me in the scullery. And watch this, they follow me up to the scullery like, we gotta go see what he say when he say something to the one in the scullery. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But I'm peeping game, so and when I stuck my head down there and do the scullery, he said, say man, what was up on the record last night? I like, shit, what are you talking about? What's going on? He said, yeah, man, I'm just talking about, man, say, man, what was up on the record that homeboy said, we don't participate in nothing blacks got going on like that, man. So, next time, man, just leave us out of that type of shit, man. I look at the man, who the fuck he talking to? But then I said it in my mind, I didn't say it out loud. Yeah. Because when you in a situation like this, there ain't no time to be bad. Because all he got to do is say, get it. See, you don't know that in Ferguson. They'll tell crash motherfuckers in that child, them niggas, I don't care who I'm person. You out there checking on the record, and you can get checked in the child hall. But they knew I was the one to talk to. Even though I wasn't the one got into it with no altercation out there, they knew he the one to talk to. But with the Mexican, got called my respect and earned my respect real fast is the way he said things. He wasn't talking like no Mexican. He said, man, look at homie, we don't do none of that right there. See, one thing I got mad about in prison with the essays that really ran me hot was the word. I had to understand down here in Houston. See, I didn't know. See, when you from a country town, you don't know what's going on in the city. Can I say that? Can I say, listen, if you're from the country, you don't know what's going on in the city. And when you go to prison and you used to talking in the country, then you hear a city talking, I ain't never heard a Mexican call a Mexican.
And that's why I be tripping. And that's why I be tripping when a lot of blacks used to sound like they're like imitating Mexicans. Like, who the f sound like that? Yeah, my partners don't sound like that. Where them at? I said, bro, we too big. They might be confusing us with the paisas. You hear me? Them people that come from over the seas, bro. You feel me?
But time out. Yeah. Homer Lee got to realize this only 3 grains in prison. You either white, brown, or mixed. So everything they do is they color. That's what they supposed. We don't. It's no difference. But you got to hear what he just said. All this time,
Percy talking to paisas, bro. He ain't talking.
And man, what the fuck is he saying?
He came up to.
You talking to? Man, where are you from? No, Houston. Now I know it's a Houston and a Houston. I don't understand. What's the difference? See,
it's a big difference.
But it ain't a big difference with a ride jump on. You a Houston, you Mexican.
Nah.
But what's the go?
Well, depending on if it's gangs going at it, yeah, it's a big difference. Yeah, because we won't get help from nobody. You know what I'm saying? But now if it's like racial riot, then yeah, if you ain't in it,
better get your
gone.
No, for real. But I understood one thing with the essay told me, he said, man, we don't play like that. That means when y'all doing something, leave our kind out of it. Oh, okay, my bad. I said, you know what? And I went and told him on the radio, said, man, next time, don't do no shit like that no more. Y'all could have got me smoked in the child house with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So you got to realize that you can be touched just because you in position. And you let get out of hand in position. See, if you in control while sitting in position, you get out, they get you too.
Yeah.
Kill the head, you kill the head, the body will die.
Yeah.
I mean, you knock that nigga off, what the rest of them gonna do? Nothing.
Yeah.
Ferguson is,
and then you know, like I said before that incident where I heard him screaming over to the block, because we was on the block, we was on G block. I remember moving on to the block. These motherfuckers.
No, for real.
Yeah, I don't want blanket party, you hear me? Y'all don't know what a blanket party is.
I mean, we going in.
Go ask about it, you hear me?
Then we having on the rec yard. Yeah, we have what I call them. I call them Freaky Friday blanket parties, man. Come out to the rec yard. Everybody that got here this week, come out there and let's see what y'all talking about. See, a lot of people think when they come to Ferguson,
That's
they
how I
safe.
pulled up on G Block.
They say G Block is a bad motherfucker to live on. That's the ghetto. H Block is the hood. But when you go to prison and you find out the Mexicans act just like the niggas, it'll fuck you up. When you go to prison, you find out the Mexicans fight just like the niggas, it'll fuck you up. You got some Mexican fight, man. Whoop that nigga like a nigga. Fuck me up. I said, what the hell? Man, you see the way that nigga whooped that nigga? He whooped that nigga. I'm talking about, I'm mad in the mother. I'm thinking, but guess what?
Yeah, bro, because you
but
know,
guess what, homie? You jumped your ass out there, that gonna run.
We always hear them talking about,
shout to Little Man.
I ain't ever
Shout to
Little Man was a
Hello.
Man, listen, bro, listen, man.
Shout out to Little Man.
Hey, Little Man was a fool. You're one of my homeboys, yeah.
Playing with.
Oh, look, check this out, man. I used to get mad when they used to. This one used to get me out there. Man, I ain't gonna never let no Mexican whoop me.
I was saying,
man, you got me
every time. Every time.
Real, I'm gonna crash out every time, bro. You hear me?
And that's MJ on the rec yard. That's how I mean MJ. Man, I bet not that one you got me get close to me. MJ, we used to stand, but you know, me and MJ, we was getting so hard out there on the yard. We just told each other, we looked at each other. We said, yeah, we better quit right now. Yeah, come on, give me that.
For real, man, no bullshit.
We had been going so long, on the rec yard went to clapping when we started hugging. They said,
that's what it was, man.
Because they was getting it.
Yeah.
They was getting it. They was getting it. We got our 3 rounds in. And I told him I ain't going nowhere. And MJ said, I don't show eat either. And he talked just like a nigga. I was like, God damn. But you know, I had to learn
Fifth
that.
Ward, shout out to Fifth Ward, man.
Shout out to
Hardy
the boy,
man.
Nah, real talk, man. I don't just got black on black crime. You hear me? Yeah, shout out to Little Man for sure, though, man. I wanted to fight Little Man bad and mud. But I'm glad I did, because I seen what he did to Bushead, and I knew I was going to have a fight.
Hey, Bushead asked for this. Boy, hey.
Stop that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do that.
He didn't know
Don't do that.
Hey, I'm going to tell you.
That.
And then Drama said, bro, you don't want to fuck with him.
You know what? I heard somebody gave Bushead the ball.
Drama told Bushead, hey, that one, you don't want to fuck with him.
Shout out to Bushead, man. Southside Ag, man. Fort Worth, Texas.
For real, man.
You understand me?
I remember, hey, he had his gun stuck in his diamond.
Don't do that. Don't do my boy like that.
I remember this. That was there, man.
You know some real.
Yeah, man.
Oh, y'all can't tell these stories because y'all really wasn't.
Not just that, but man, rest in peace to Monkey, man.
Go ahead, man.
D-Town, Southside Dallas, man.
Yeah,
Park Road, right?
Yeah, Monkey, the one that Charleston Whitehead went and got talking about he was going to expose me about Ferguson. Yeah. And I'm like, Monkey, what you doing, Monkey? You can't sit there and say something.
I didn't know he had.
Monkey came. Yeah, he dry got Monkey on there. Monkey, you don't know nothing about Percy. So, I'm going to expose you about first. I said, Monkey, what is you doing?
Hey, listen, man, I got into it with Monkey. I got into it with Monkey. He wasn't even talking to me. He was talking to Stop City Lil Bo. All the time I thought he was talking to me.
Shout out to Stop City.
I tell MJ, I'm falling on your block. He said, for what? He said, man, Monkey called me out. Bro, Monkey, I pulled up on the block. Monkey was like, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Lil Bo from Stop City. Yeah. He said, but since you're on the block, we can do that. Hey, it
can't
went
come
down.
over and leave.
Bro, it went down.
That's how it goes.
I was already there on the broom. You know how we used to get the broom.
I talked to him about the broom. They say SSI, man.
No bullshit.
Yeah, I talked to him about Tune love these type of conversations because they don't get
bullshit.
The most interesting part is how they be aligning. You know
because you can't put a fake around a real and think you got something real. You got to put real around the real.
Say, look, bro.
Something real.
Hey, man, my homeboys can't be mad at me for no interviews that I do, man, because I know how to conduct it, right? But at the same time, bro, I've been out 6 years, man, and I done helped every one of them. Hey, listen, bro, I done helped every one of them out, bro. If they hit my line right now, man, I'm going to make it shake for them, bro. I take off my shirt for my homeboys, bro, you know what I'm saying? And not just for them, too, bro. Black folks, too, that I with hard in there, man. You know what I'm saying?
y'all
I'm
can
really
see,
coming home.
that's why we
Whatever,
sitting here
you know
now.
what I'm saying? Yeah, for real, man. Because the whole point of this message, man, is even though what we've been through, is telling the story because we want to keep the future generation out of where we came from, bro.
Let's go.
But you know, if you want to wear our shoes, go and put them on then. You better double tie them, you know what I'm saying? For real.
This is the
you will get swept about the
this is the real meaning of warning before destruction for all the younger generations, man.
Yeah,
like my big homie said on side of me, man. We not here to glorify nothing that we've been through. I hope it scares some of y'all to hear what we say. To say I never want to go to that place. That's my main priority, man. That's my main priority to bring more smile and tears, man.
What was the worst part, Homer Lee, Percy, that you'd say there was about prison, like the worst part?
Man, I really can't say, bro, because sticking with our kind, man, it really did time easier, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't hard. The only time it became hard when my homeboys and the other side, as far as the blacks, started to get comfortable and they started playing booty games. I didn't like that shit, bro, because that type of shit right there, we don't know where that can lead on. When I mean by booty games, bro, I mean just playing hard with each other, grabbing, pulling their pants down while they running, you know, smack each other in the shower. Yeah, bro, you have like that going on, bro, for real. And you know me,
that's a game. When you say game,
it's a game. It's a
playing.
Once you in,
yeah, you in.
You mean
you in, bro?
If you green,
you in.
If you green,
you in. For real, bro. No bullshit.
I said that to a black man earlier,
you know what I'm saying? Whether you
didn't I get the same response?
Hey, listen.
If you green,
you in. Hey, listen. So it was always better, man. The way it was, because it wasn't just us. Like he said, they seen how we was running, and they followed suit, bro. But I was much happier that way because it really kept down. When something would happen amongst both our race, I can just go holler at him, but I just can't do it on my own. I got to bring my partner with me because I could be trying to sugarcoat something.
Right.
Like here, Percy, on some we ain't no pussy, you feel me, bro? So just to avoid all that, you know, my partner come with me, he'll have his partner with him, and then, you know, homeboy, you got one more time to play that. Got one more time to play like that again.
Yeah, talk to him.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
Well,
talk to
we
him.
gonna get your ass. You know
talk
what I'm saying?
to him, man.
Beat your ass for real, bro. No bullshit.
You mean, man? I love Homer Lee, man. I love Homer Lee feedback because I swear to God, I don't have to put icing on the cake when you got the cake and the icing here, man. When I can tell you one thing and he gonna put the icing on it for me. You understand me?
Yeah.
That lets you know. And guess what? You talking to a culture that don't have to defend a culture. You talking to a race that don't got to stand up for my race, man. A Mexican gonna gotta stand up for it at no time. Don't supposed to, but he not standing up for me. He just telling the truth. He telling the truth. He just said some of the really booty games. I try to tell you youngsters, when y'all come in there, the worst thing that they persuade these youngsters in as soon as they get there is the jack out for the jack game.
Yep.
Put them in the jack game.
Yep.
You either in one jack game, you in the jack game or the booty game. Which one you in? And both of them gonna get you caught up.
Yep.
Both of them gonna get you caught up, homie. I stay to myself. I asked for permission.
What we used to say, put them in that blender.
What?
Gonna get you in that blender, mix game, you hear me?
Let me tell y'all something. I'm finna say this right in front of Homer Lee, because I know he can. I love when somebody around and say that I'm not lying. I had one partner was my best partner in the world on Ferguson. He was a Jack Bandit. D-Lo.
Bro, I swear to God on my grandma, bro, listen. Listen.
Don't do it.
Me and D-Lo was gonna be the first fight when I first stepped on Ferguson, right? But Gangsta Pooh, before it became Gangsta Pooh, it was Pooh.
Pooh.
You know Pooh? Yeah, you know East Texas Pooh, Longview.
Longview. With me.
So little, but see, Pooh wasn't cripping then. When I got there, Pooh was solo.
Oh,
but he fucked with the Crips tough.
Right.
And Diamond and them backed them up.
Okay.
So you know it was good. But when me and Pooh fought, when me and Pooh caught our paper,
right,
he wasn't nothing. But D-Lo motherfucker was there. That's who I was supposed to fight. You hear me? Yeah, I supposed to fight D-Lo, but he ended up fighting one of my other homeboys later on. Oh yeah, they got their paper, him and my homeboy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but yeah, man, fucking D-Lo, man, but D-Lo wasn't like that though. When And later on, when he went up the hallway, D-Lo used to always be about his workout game.
Yeah.
You ain't talking about squabbling, he working out.
And tell him you better not never what? Look at, you don't like nobody what?
Looking at him, bro. He was f***ed up. D-Lo was f***ed up, but hey, one thing I can say though, he gonna f*** with me, Homer Lee. What's going on? Later on,
you know what? And he told me that.
Yeah, over the
I ain't
years.
gonna lie. He said, man, mess with Homer, he cool. I f*** with Homer Lee.
Because matter of fact,
he said that to me.
Matter of fact,
I ain't gonna lie.
Matter of fact, I fall on our block. They got something going on with my homeboys. Motherfucker, what's his name? What's the 6-0? Calico.
Don't do my baby like that. Shout to my 6-0 Calico, man.
Calico.
18. Dallas.
But check this out. He fought one of my boys named Diablo. Diablo was a family.
Yeah, the devil.
Oh, yeah. Diablo. Yeah. Him and Diablo caught they scratch. Diablo slipped. Yeah. And he hit Diablo while they called it on the floor because he slipped. Bro, as soon as that happened, all my partners rushed the whole black side, bro. On that D-Lo was in there too, and the only thing that saved everything, was Bush. Man, free Bush, man.
Big Bush.
Trey Fo.
Yeah, man, Trey Bush, man. The baby, man.
Yeah, man. Him and my homeboy, man, free big time, man. Free big time, man. You know, big time ain't coming home, man.
Right.
But free big time,
free
man.
Snake too.
Big time, one of my homeboys, man. Big time and Trey Bush.
Bush,
if that two wasn't there,
Eastwood,
it would have been a massacre, bro.
How could two people stop a war?
Because all they did was this. Butch was respected on all the black side.
Eastwood,
and then
Bush,
my homeboy Big Time was respected. So when they put their hands on, they say stop.
Yeah, you
right.
Well,
I swear to God, bro, because it was already going down.
You gonna stop?
And then you just seen them stop, both of them, bro. And then that just stopped, bro. That just stopped.
I went to lockup for doing that one time.
Yeah.
I went to lockup for saying stop one time and everybody stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to lock up for telling someone to stop and fight a little ride going on. I said, that's it, y'all quit, that's it, man. And they quit. But the sad thing, the law's been saying quit for the last 20 minutes and nobody quit.
Overstood.
But soon as you say quit, they quit, get him. That's what we need him.
Hey, Percy, but remember, I was telling you, Toon, about how I end up like fucking with Percy. You hear me?
The 2-for-1s.
2-for-1, man.
Oh yeah, the 2-for-1. Now he didn't give me the 2-for-1. Just tell me, give me back what
man.
Explain the 2-for-1.
Hey, bro.
2-for-1 when you ain't got it, you on your. You need something to eat,
bro. Hey, but listen, but nobody wouldn't f with him because man, he was square business. Like they didn't, but he wasn't no boy though.
But I didn't like asking for this, but I did ask Homer Lee for man.
And I did though, bro, for real, man. Overstood, bro.
That was against the grain.
And then, bro, now that I see it, and I think about that, I be like, man, I was a good boy. Because man, I took on the real. You feel me, bro? But it wasn't supposed to be like that though.
I mean, it's a
you know
lot
what I'm saying? Because when you meet real motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You give them the real, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, just give me an example of a 2-for-1 though. What?
Man, here, you want this
cookies.
today?
Cookie Monster, you hear me?
Don't do me like that.
Cookie Monster.
I love cookies, man. I swear, I gotta have them cookies, man.
Yeah, man.
I gotta have them packs of cookies, man. I'm gonna sit there and eat a pack of cookies last week, man. It's 3 rolls. I got one for the breakfast, dinner, and the other one for lunch. Yeah. I gotta have my cookies. Say, man, when you don't got habits that you can take from the world inside of incarceration, you form other habits. Mine was cocoa and honey buns.
Hey,
you still got that habit.
Stop, cocoa and honey buns.
Mine was Cheerios, bro.
Let's go.
Hey, I got to stack up on the cereal.
You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, no bullshit. Right,
nah, that's my habit, bro.
So my partner came into the day room. He was like, "Man, bro, my celly put a sneaker and a honey bun on my bed." I said, "What's going on?" He said, "I don't know, but I ate that."
No, for real.
Hey, he said he put some more on there, bitch. Eat them.
He wasted this guy time.
They say you're not supposed to eat the honey bun.
Bro, he'll give a. Hey, my partner.
Only work on the.
Yeah, they only work on the. You know what I'm saying? For real.
He sits on my bed. I'm like that. I'm like, what? Thank you. I'm just wiping my mouth. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Ain't gonna take it for no meaning.
And you know me, I was tripping. I was like, you don't think he's gonna try anything? He said, nah, he put some more on there. I'm gonna eat this too. Like, he was funny than the. Big O, I don't think you remember my partner Big O.
Okay.
My partner Big O from D-Town, man. Oak Cliff, man.
Shout out to Big Ant.
Yeah, Big Ant.
Shout out to Big Ant, man.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
Big
to Big Ant on top of that.
Big Ant,
R.I.P. to Big Ant on top of it. He was a good person too. Shout out to
Big
Free
Ant.
Silk, man.
God Silk, man.
What made you trust Percy with the 2-for-1, knowing that people were saying he was square business and not?
Yeah, I told you, man, when I seen that part when he came through D Block and he told them they got by the end of the day to make their mind up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I already had it on my mind, you know what I'm saying? Because I was running a 2-for-1 store for my homeboys, you feel me? So, you know, hey, but like I said, man, now that I know, bro, I would have just give me that pack of cookies back. I would not even charge them that, you know, 2-for-1 or 1.5.
Oh, so he would
saying?
In a 2-for-1 situation?
Yeah, no. I told him to give me 1.5, but you know, bro, when you fuck with somebody, when you see like a motherfucker real, then hey, man, look, on store they just give me them cookies back, bro.
That's right, man.
You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. But see, I didn't have him give me 2 packs back. He gave me the cookies back with 2 soups. I still remember that. That's my half, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
So now I just put them 2 suits back in the stash, you feel me? But yeah, bro, but that's why I was saying, like, man, now that I know, like, yeah, I never did bro like that, man, because I seen how he ran these people, and after that, you know, he was just always on another block. We was only on G Block together for about, 6 months, 7 months, and then, but in that 6-7 months, boy, it was turn up season on G&H. Nobody wanted, medium custody, A, B, C, and D. They didn't want to go on G&H.
No, for
real. They were going to the committee. Look, you give me my S4 or whatever. Don't put me on G&H.
We rocking down there. We rocking down there.
The boys got to leave medium custody and go get another check.
Oh,
they gotta go get another. They gotta go fade another one.
But sad thing about the Mexicans, man. One thing I felt, man, that's when I knew the blacks really wasn't violent as we say we are. When I seen with the Mexicans, I said, man, what the f he do? He said, no, that's just a quarter check. I said, what? Then what's a 50-cent check? Hey, that's just a quarter. I mean, then MJ, I had to go to MJ one day. I said, MJ, man, I holler at you, man. I had to go sit in Mexico. Now, this is where to get the attention of everybody. When they catch me sitting in Mexico hugging MJ, he said, come here, man. You can't stay long. I don't never stay long. Right? Go over there, sit in the middle of Mexico, he put his arms around you. When he put his arms around you,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when he put his arms around you, that means everything good.
And then, you
now,
know,
if you
white
just
boys
sitting over
wherever.
there, so I'm in Mexico, and I was like, damn, MJ, man, what the f***? He said, let me tell you something. And he gave me the culture I said, man, God, let me know. I don't get tired every time I wake up. What the f*** is this? That's a Johnny. For what? Man, they was quarter checking. Man, come on. You Mexicans can't gonna keep getting us locked down like this, man.
A Johnny.
Oh, that means you got a peanut butter and a burrito sandwich. Because on the next 23.59, you ain't coming out your cell because the essays, they gonna do it whenever they want to. It ain't no, they don't gotta get no black permission, white permission to do what they do. They gonna do their thing. But no,
But then later on though, we did get tired, bro, of going on lockdown too. Because the shit we was doing, so we just came to an agreement on all sides. Yeah. Like, look, we do anything, we're gonna go to commissary first.
Let us know. Yeah, there we go.
We're gonna go to commissary first.
Was you there when the list? Was you there when we said? Yeah, you was there. when the list came out, watch this on Ferguson. Tell them a Crip. Yeah, we gotta get out here, too. We've been here for 50 years. Man. He said the same thing. But anyway, too,
I'm ready to get back to my meal, bro.
Yeah, you hear me? Mine ain't got cold. I got some enchiladas in the car, man. Due to my partner right here, man. With the beans. Some good food out there, and you know, Tune ain't gonna stop. He ain't gonna throw the red flag up. He gonna let us talk ourselves to death. But it's one thing I want to say while we sit here together, man. This is what they need to see. The blessings and the favors that God got upon us, man. And if it wasn't for God, grace and mercy, me and Homer Lee wouldn't be on side each other one time. It wasn't for God putting something inside of us to saying, hey, man, this is what we need to do to show somebody this ain't the way they need to go. This is what they need to do. See, when they see us on side each other, they need to see not a black and a Mexican, but two brothers trying to make a difference to help somebody else out there, man. That's our job, man. I'm not here for nothing but the message, not the mess. Let me say that again. I ain't here for nothing but the message, but the mess.
And I'll give you the story. I just hope it helps you, because if it don't, you're gonna be experiencing these same stories, and you might not fall on the good side of the story. You hear me?
Hello.
It might be a horror movie for you.
Man.
I'm just trying to help you, man. You know what I'm saying? There is a way out there, and there is, you know, people out there that's willing to help you. You just gotta be willing to go get it, man.
No doubt.
But you know, one thing I learned, man, you know, they say Ferguson was a midway. You know what we call midway?
What's that?
It's a midway Texas between heaven and hell.
Ooh.
Midway, baby.
And believe me one thing, you're living like a
real.
savage if you get on there, if you
For
drive
real,
up.
straight
I'll say
up.
that again. You'll be living like a savage if you drive up.
I
And that's
see
on
that.
Savage
Savage
Drive.
Drive.
Boys, we gone.
For real, baby.
Yeah. Hey, before we go, can we get a shout out to BSO? You know what I'm saying? Social Club for
Yeah.
allowing us to be
Overstood.
here, for providing such a great experience. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
It's
shout out to
definitely a
BSO for
vibe.
please putting us on
Overstood,
top. Okay, they got us in the
Look,
building, man.
man. Nah, for real,
y'all
man.
please come through and bless that game. Shout out to
Yeah,
Homer Lee,
man, you know, man, 6902, man, Long Point Road. Man, pull up at the smoke shop, man, TACA, man. You know, come get
TACA.
you know, you gotta be 21 though. Gotta have your ID.
Talk.
You know, hey, if you don't, you can't come in, man. For real, man. We doing
Overstood.
everything legit
If
over
you
here.
come in, you grin.
You win, baby.
Let's go, y'all. Boys.
You win, baby.
Hey, real tone, it's some real money in the room.